the most important decision that Andrew Berry and the Browns have to get right this year: who is going to be the quarterback? We head to the voicemail of Truth and Reason Uncut, as fans have plenty of ideas.
Hi, this is Roy Kennebrew, and I'm calling to talk about Baker Mayfield and everything that's swirling around that situation. And I really just want to say that when people say, what other options do we have? Because I don't believe Baker is a franchise quarterback. And then you say, what options do we have? Well, in all truthful and honesty, you could put nearly any quarterback in that system and do better than Baker. And I feel like when Baker was hurt, he should have just went out early after week 2, got the surgery, and I believe if they did that, then Case Keenum would have won more games, and possibly we would have been in the playoffs.
As simple as it is, Baker got to go. Baker, people take Baker last 8 games of last season and sum up his whole career. You don't just take 8 games and say, this is who he is. The majority of his has shown who he is. Yes, he had a breakout season last year, but that's it. He is who he is. A certified backup quarterback in the National Football League. Nothing else, nothing more. Will never be anything more, in my opinion, at least in the Cleveland Browns uniform. And I think that fans need to wake up and see that. Go get somebody else why he's valuable, because soon he's not going to be valuable. And a lot of people saying Russell Wilson and all this quarterbacks like Deshaun Watson, and we shouldn't get Deshaun Watson because of this, and Russell Wilson won't want to come to Cleveland, Aaron Rodgers and all this. You can convince Russell Wilson to come to Cleveland with the supporting cast we have. We have a young cast right now. We're not going to be able to hold those players for long. Those players are going to get paid. And we're going to have to either pay or release it. We're not going to be able to pay all of it. So we are in a win-now mode.
Huntley from Baltimore is a very viable option, and we're not even talking about him for some reason. He's going to be cheap. Why is he not being talked about in Cleveland? Thank you.
So, I know tonight you guys, every time they bring up Marcus Mariota, you guys immediately say no. But you want to give Baker another year. We've seen the film on Baker. I'm asking you guys, take a look at the film on YouTube of Marcus Mariota. There's one, Marcus Mariota 2018. There's another where he was with the Titans then. There's another where Marcus Mariota was with the Oakland Raiders against the Chargers. I'm asking you guys to take a look at the film, see how many actually dropped balls there were, where he actually put the ball where it wanted to be, how much better he can run than Baker Mayfield, and how he actually does kind of look through his progression a lot more than Baker. That's all I'm asking you guys to do. Thanks. Bye.
I wanted to comment on the fact that the Browns defense actually late in the year was pretty daggone good. I mean, especially J.O.K. was brought in to chase Lamar down, literally. And he did it. That's what he was brought there for. Now, if we can build that defense up and maybe bring in another quarterback, or, maybe we have to ride out the year with Baker, but maybe keep Njoku and, maybe not spend so much money on that, but shore up the defense and maybe get a few specialized players and stuff like that. We can do a little trickeration, sort of like what the Ravens do, because by no means is Lamar a better passer than Baker. However, he's a much better runner and football player all over. But why not get a guy like that and use him?
So here's what I think we should do with Baker. Next year is his 5th year. That means that we are going in to his 5th year without him signed, which means we're basically taking a 1-year gamble on Baker. So why not do this? Why not flip Baker for whatever we can get, a 2nd or 3rd round pick to Carolina, the Giants, Commanders, or wherever we can send them off to, and sign Jameis Winston, who is also a 1st round draft pick, also super talented, but he's 6'4", can move, and has a really strong arm, and really seemed to be getting it last year with the Saints. So if you're going to take a chance on a 1-year experiment, why not do it on the guy who's taller, more athletic, and maybe has the game slowing down for him, rather than betting on a 1-year all-in deal for Baker, who's only 6 feet tall and doesn't have the same athletic attributes that Jameis has. Because if the light has gone on for Winston, he stacks up a lot better with Burrow and Herbert and the other young guns that are emerging in the AFC North.